why did you call this series Human Jesus, and what's next?
Oh, I will answer that on behalf of the cohort, why we call it Human Jesus. This was kind of the beginning of Jesus' public ministry, and we saw him being tempted in the desert, him being rejected by his hometown. We saw him, by the power of the Holy Spirit, healing a couple of sick people in some pretty awesome ways. We saw him teaching, and we saw him gathering people to do ministry with and to do life with. Those are kind of that's what happened in each of the weeks of the message, the passages. And so what we saw as the cohort, as the teaching team, we saw that Jesus had kind of his humanity on display. We, on our human side, we're tempted to sin. We are used by the Holy Spirit to minister, to extend the gospel. We gather friends and companions to do life with. And so we kind of tried to highlight the human side of Jesus. And so that's kind of why we called it Human Jesus. Do you want to take on what's next, James?
Sure. Our next grouping, or our next series is going to be called Rebel Jesus. And I actually get to start with that next week. What we're going to see there as we go into the next series is Jesus comes, and I was looking up definitions of rebel because there's bad ways to rebel. And there's one of the definitions is coming and doing the unexpected or breaking the norm. And the norm at that time with the religious and the way that people saw their interaction with God was this really religious way. And Jesus comes and he goes the opposite way. He picks the people to follow him that nobody else would pick to follow. He doesn't pick the people that the rabbis want. He doesn't go and just hang out with the religious leaders. He goes and he hangs out with the outcasts of this society. So he's completely going against all these rules and established in the society, and for good reason. And that's where we're going for the next series, is seeing what Jesus did differently. They had this expectation when the Messiah was going to come, he's going to overthrow the Roman government and all these things, and he doesn't do it. And he does it completely opposite of, honestly, probably if I was planning something out the way I would do it. And so that's what we're going to look at for the next, I think, 6 weeks.